Episode 3, Girl Power, Kickass Heroine Fiction. Today, we're gonna get an overview of Kickass Heroine Fiction, the perfect embodiment of the girl power. What are the main features of the Kickass Heroine Fiction? The heroine is the main protagonist. Example of strong female protagonists can be found in books such as Nathaniel Hawthorne's The Scarlet Letter and Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. With a female-centric story, her growth becomes the primary plot device. Without it, there's no story. For example, our heroine, initially an ignorant, naive girl, grows into a stunning woman with foresight and full agency of her own identity. In this story, the heroine started off as an ignorant but kind girl, and through deception, betrayal, and tremendous loss, she is reborn into a new slate capable of revenge, going after love, advancing her career, and becoming a badass in general. Men, they don't matter in the stories, especially they should take a backseat to the female protagonist and always remain a secondary character, an afterthought. His only role is to be used and abused, objectified in the service of her own personal growth. For example, we have a rags to riches story for our female protagonist, going from an internet celebrity into a powerful CEO of her own company, even becoming a diplomat. All this time, we have our love interest offering moral support and encouragement by her side. How to spot an imposter? The following are not traits of the Kickass heroine. A Mary Sue that faces no challenges but accomplishes all her goals. Blindly pining after a man without consideration for her own self-worth. Someone who gives up, defers, or surrenders agency to another. Writing tips for the Kickass heroine stories. Be relatable. Keep the main pursuit of the female protagonist in line with things that can draw on the reader's sympathy and empathy. Make it hard. The more challenging the obstacles, the more rewarding the growth for our heroine. Stay on point. Keep the core theme focused in on a single anchor point. A scattered story lacks gravitas. Pick a trope. Choosing the right trope for your heroine should get you more than halfway in having a successful novel. To recap, the Kickass heroine is the main protagonist, self-aware and independent, every bit of a man's equal or maybe more. Her journey drives the story forward, and her growth defines how we relate to her triumph. She's her own woman with goals and beliefs, a force to be reckoned with. She's also a human and plagued with weaknesses and imperfections, but she strives to improve. In the next episode, we'll do a deep dive on the Chasing Her Apollo trope, a subset of the Kickass heroine fiction. Time to write your story now.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see great content for writers and readers.